Hello, moi Amla. It is our HornbillTV Roundup News. National Democratic Alliance laga presidential candidate Draupadi Murmu logo ports, shipping of waterways and Ayush laga Union Minister Sabananda Sonowal pra jisam pans budget Dimapur punjishe Tiger State Chief Minister Nipurio legislators aro political party leaders kan pra airport pra receive kusha. Iniga wigina tai kan sop net resort jeshe. Travel candidate pra state legislator kan logo meeting takishe presidential election kane take support kole nimide iniga hoigina Murmu pra Guwahati kane olai jabo presidential election July 18 di thai ulese aro Murmu pra opposition candidate Yashwant Sinha laga khilaf election thai ulese president post kane Draupadi Murmu pra itu election jidishe koile tai India laga first tribal president aro second woman president ho Sumi Totumi Ho pra Miss Sumi 2022 laga glorious 25 साल दो मनाइशे town hall जुरुपुतो दे इदु लगा program de school education aro SCERT advisor KT Shukalo pra guest speaker gridishe aro tai pra khota kriya homoy kushe Miss Sumi Miss Nagaland Nuiliwi Miss India re contest kriya maiki khan women of substance ase aro parents ka nijor bacha khan ki control nukuri gina tai khan ge nijor thakibole parbo karne support kuru lage kugina kushe
I will carry this problem out most deeply because I know it's not only a title, pretty title, but it comes with great responsibility. And I will love every bit of what I will be doing. Our former Miss Sumi, Miss Lika Choki, she has done so much for the society. So I want to continue and work for the society. And I will want to get this very torch of mine to illuminate as many lives as possible. Thank you very much.
Miss Sumi 2022 karne 17 contestant dagishe takan majode ekali achumi pra Miss Sumi 2022 laga crown logo rupees 50,000 cash prize jidishe eniga hogina first runner up Linovi P Kiba type rupees 30,000 or second runners up Ni Loli WhatsApp rupees 15,000 paise program laga guest artist Khando Alobonaga Kihika Achumi Fam Steppers Crew Ashito Aumi aro PK Tolikhan tagisha Menaroida next use Janaiduwa alak members kan logo miligina United Nations the country represent krigina Naga Chukri aro ekjon pra state nimide nam dangor ektani dishe Dr. Elizabeth Imti kun mukukchong Nagaland pra ase tai rights of indigenous people nuilibi emri plaga opode expert mechanism laga 15th session Geneva Switzerland address kushe Imti Asia Indigenous Peoples Caucus laga behalf the indigenous woman khan laga khilaf violence hua laga opor statement present kushe Imti state kushe ke indigenous maki khan globally sexual harassment aro gender based violence laga victims kan represent kure kintu justice system de limited access na thakegina
Respected Madam Chair, I am Dr. Elizabeth Imti of the Network of Indigenous Women in Asia. I am an Ao Naga and I come from Nagaland, and I'm presenting the statement on the behalf of Asia Indigenous People Caucus. Globally, indigenous women overrepresent victims of sexual harassment and gender-based violence with limited access to a justice system. Violence against indigenous women is not limited to gender-based discrimination within indigenous and non-indigenous peer, but is also contributed by ongoing colonization and militarism, racism and social exclusion, and poverty-inducing economic and development policies. The practice of law enforcement by states and authorities has discouraged indigenous women from seeking justice. Indigenous women have a fear of reprisal in reporting their cases of violence. They are often uncomfortable being part of a humiliating justice system collection in an insensitive and culturally inappropriate setting. Since many states do not recognize indigenous peoples, there is a lack of disaggregated data to reflect on the severity of this issue. Besides, most cases are always silenced and unreported due to language barrier, complexity in justice mechanism, and geographical remoteness. Indigenous women have been organizing themselves to address violence, devising innovative ways such as robust documentation, rehabilitation support, lobbying with governments, exposing the activities and impacts of militarization, development projects, etc. on women, organizing healing workshops, among many other initiatives. Therefore, we urge the states and the UN bodies to recognize and address the special context of vulnerability to violence and discrimination of indigenous women and girls to ensure equity and justice, to implement the recommendations and obligations that CEDAW has forwarded to each state regarding ending discrimination and violence against indigenous women and girls in all our diversities, to stop violating the rights of indigenous women and girls in the name of development and political processes, to ensure disaggregated data collection on indigenous women, to recognize the collective rights of indigenous women and girls, and comply with the mandatory process of free, prior, informed consent as enshrined in UN DRIP. Kangapular, thank you.
New headquarters laga additional deputy commissioner Longason Lothapra Ajit New district laga women's club launch kridishe New town hall de laga program de alak rangma organization laga members aro New town pra Maki Khan ahigina attend kushe club laga general secretary Kesogi King pra PowerPoint presentation dishi tade family pra shuru kurina society thawle aro Maki Khan ge likha pura diule laga vision highlight kuri dishe ininga hogina ADC Longason Lotha pra Maki Khan ge encourage kurise society pal krule kam kuriye nimide aro bodli anole karne Maki aro mota milegina kam krule lage koina kusha Justice Rashmin Manharbhai Chaya, the Chief Justice of Guwahati High Court of Assam, Nagaland, Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh pra litigants kange hassle-free services diwu karne one-step center e sewa kendra ko gina inaugurate kuri dishe Guwahati High Court.
To the inauguration of e-Seva Kendra facility, this service is available for litigants, lawyers and the public. In the e-Seva Kendra, we have numerous services which we are providing to the public, especially handling inquiries about case status, next date of hearing, and other details regarding the case, and including the daily post list, what are the case listed and all you can get through this facility. Apart from that, we have facilities for online application of e-certified copies and facilitating of e-filing of petition. The litigants and the lawyers, they can sit at home and use the facility of filing a case from their home. However, as of now, this is still under process. It will be available very soon. And we have online purchase of e-stamp papers and e-payment facilities there. We also help in applying and obtaining Aadhaar-based digital signatures. And as of now, we already have mobile app for e-courts, which is available for download in Android and iOS store. Apart from that, we will be soon facilitating booking of e-NOKLAK appointment for meeting of relatives in jails. Traffic challenge in virtual courts, which will be online. The compounding of traffic challenge and other petty offence will be sent to the offender, and if they want to contest, then the case will be filed. Otherwise, they will have to pay the fine, and there the matter ends. We also will be providing video conferencing facilities. This e-Seva Kendra will not only be utilized for providing services, but we will be integrating help desk counter, wherein the litigants and the lawyers they can participate in the court hearing using this facility.
Sewa Kendra pra litigants lawyers or publican ge case status te respect logo jankari pawle or judgments or orders laga copies kan paperless format pra pawo kanese. Free legal service so kininga power manukhan ge e filing cases karne guide krubole modatiwo itu laga development do common manu man karne bishop pass step ase ritu pra nature laga justice sibide khara krule parwo e sewa kendra pra legal mamla de public khan karne alag alag facilities diwo aur alag jankari karne website visit krule parwo. On 6 July 2022, NOKLAK District laga International Trade Center, Dan Village te Shamator NOKLAK Battalion Assam Rifles pra free medical checkup camp organized kushe. Indo-Myanmar border de ITC dan do सबसे last Indian bosti ase aro free movement regime agreement under the local population kane major entry aro exit gate ase. Kode border pra 16 km jagina thakya duita side laga manu khan ge free pra aha jwa kurubole de. Free medical camp to bimar manu khan ge screening kurule karne organize kurishe. Tade ponyu salwa aro kimpu kuigina Myanmar bosti pra bi kumba manu khan aishe. Bosti manukam pra respiratory tract infections, dysentery, fungal infections, skin infections, ENT infections, lower back iniga khan nishna pra dukpa dikhi paishe, edu pra tai khan diagnosis aro dawai ni mili aishe. Medical checkup aro treatment logo Dr. HR Prasad 14 Assam Rifles SMO pra scrub typhus aro kumba common bimar laga opore awareness junai Ninga wigina ITC dan Bosti laga GP Kup Ponyo Village Myanmar laga Council Chairman Ichung pra 14 Assam Rifles kan gita kanaga service kan emide bishi khushi junai disha.
Indiana yang kaman ko mong gagawin na kapji manita mutan haji kino halo mangoka
यहाँ इंडिया आर्मी फुटने आगे हम लोग म्यांमार टीमी पब्लिक पूरा खींचेंगे तो वही इतना हेल्प किया बहुत खुश हो रहा है
तो ले nanti kono yang mana mutan yang loki wala ita to le gana hi ay haji ki
आप लोग कब तक रहेगा ऐसा ही हेल्प कर देगा बहुत धन्यवाद
Ajo pujur ekta mota unidentified dead body paise Chate Nodi Referral Hospital osore pujur de dead body dikhya manu pra kushe ki dead body do pani dangor hoigina opor side phale pra anishe pare kushe ida tak dead body laga identity do janole pare nai I will ground report sabo report aduna logode
Ita moi referral hospital Dimapur laga osorte yate Chate Nodi thakate yate aina ase to aji pujur mogan jani paise ki ekta unidentified body yate Chate Nodi te edu yate panira taningna yate fasigna thaka mogan jani paise to aji yate mogan itia nodi osorte punchina mogan edu dead body yate unidentified dead body thaka ke loijawa mogan itia dikhi pase तो इतना मुगान दिखाने से कैमरामैन के अलग दिखाई दिबले कोई दिबो इदु याते पुजुर ते यारे हॉस्पिटल ओसोरते तागा गान ब्रा दिखि गना इदु पुलिस पर्सनल्स कान के इन्फॉर्म करि दिगना तागान इदु इता पुलिस पर्सनल्स मेडिकल टीम आएगना इदु अनआइडेंटिफाइड बॉडी इदु ইটা লৈ যা আছে তো ইটা মোৱান জানা তাক তো ইয়াৰে নেবাৰ্ছ কান ইয়াৰে হস্পিটেলতে ওচৰতে থকা কানৰা কৈ আছে কি এইটো যা কালি পানী বেছি গিৰি কিনা ওপৰ ফালে পৰা এইটো আনআইডেণ্টিফাইড মানুহটো ইয়াতে আনি কিনা ইয়াতে ফাঁচি কিনা থাকিব পাৰে কৈ নাযা আছে তো এতিয়া তাক তো মোৱান এইটো ইয়াতে মৰি কিনা এইটো চাতে নদীতে ফাঁচি কিনা থকা আইডেণ্টিটিটো নাজানে হ'লেবি এতিয়া মোৱান দেখা নিচিনা পুলিচ কান আহি কিনা এতিয়া বডিটো ওলাই লৈছে আৰু পিছেতেহে তাহান এইটো পোষ্টমৰ্টম কৰি কিনা কি একজেক্টলি কেনেকুৱা হৈ না মৰিছে নহ'লেবি তাই লগা আইডেণ্টিটি এইটো তাই কোন আছে এইটো তাহান পুলিচ কান এইটো ভেৰিফিকেশ্যন কৰা পিছতে মোৱান জানিব পাৰিব হ'লেবি এতিয়া তাকতো মোৱান এতিয়া গ্ৰাউণ্ড ৰিপৰ্ট কৰা হিচাপতে এতিয়াতো আনআইডেণ্টিফাইড বডি এইটো কোন আছে এইটো লোকেল মানুহ আছে না নন লোকেল আছে এতিয়া তাকতো মোৱান ক'ব নাপাৰিব হ'লেবি চাহ হিচাপতে এতিয়া ইয়াতে আনআইডেণ্টিফাইড বডিটো এইটো 40+ নিচিনা হ'ব তাই লগা বডি চাহ হিচাপতে তো যি পুজুৰ 8:30 নিচিনাতে পুলিচ কান আহি কিনা তাহান এতিয়া তাৰ কাৰণ বডিটো ওলাই কিনা ইয়াতে ৰাখিনা আছে তো পিছতে মোৱান পুলিচ পাৰ্চনেলছ কান কেবি সুধি কৰি কিনা এইটো এতিয়া মৰি কিনা ইয়াতে ফাঁচি কিনা থকা মুতাটো কোন আছে তাই লগা আইডেণ্টিটি আৰু কেনেকুৱা হৈ না মৰিছে আপুনি আনকি আৰু ডিটেইলছ দেখাই দিব এইটো আছে আজি গ্ৰাউণ্ড ৰিপৰ্ট মই আদনা হেৰে উইথ কেমেৰা পাৰ্চন জয় ৱাচ ফৰ হৰ্ণবিল টিভি ডিমাপুৰ
July 18 de thakule laga presidential election kane campaign kule NDA candidate Draupadi Murmu pra Manipur state te jakali samdi punchishe aro dulaga same day de wapas chartered flight pra Guwahati de jeshe Draupadi pra IMPHAL airport sam 6:49 pm de punchishe aro tai logo Union Ayush Minister Sabananda Sonowal bi thagishe Chief Minister Biren Singh aro BJP President A Sharda Devi logo state laga top functionaries kam pra Murmu ge airport pra receive kurishe aro alag jat laga cultural troops pra tage swagat kurishe niga hoigina hotel IMPHAL de formal reception function thagishe tade CM logo Union Minister Sonowal RK Ranjan aro Pratima Bhomik MPs Leishimba Sanajoba aro Dr Lorho S Fizo BJP National Spokesperson Sambit Patra aro Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker TH Satya Brata khan thagishe tai khan ekla noigina alag political parties laga MLA khan bi program de thagishe aro presidential candidates ke bokit present kuishe the pitch de hotel IMPHAL laga Sangai hall de closed door meeting thagishe
महिलाओं ने वहाँ पे एक साथ जोड़ के डिसीजन लिया और फेस किया और 1939 में नुपीलान जो जाना जाता है महिलाओं ने फाइट किया है ब्रिटिश के साथ तो मैं ज्यादा समय न लेते हुए मैं ये कहना चाहती हूँ कि हमारी ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने भारत की महिलाओं को इतना एम्पावर्ड किया और एसटी के और एससी के बहुत काम उन्होंने किया है और हमारे नॉर्थ ईस्ट के लिए भी स्पेशली एक अलग से लॉन्ग विजन के साथ काम किया है इसलिए हमारी सभी मणिपुर के और नॉर्थ ईस्ट के प्रजा नरेंद्र मोदी जी को बहुत ऑनर करते हैं और मैं लास्टली ये आप हमारी द्रौपदी मुर्मू जी के लिए आप सब ने जो आने वाली इलेक्शन जो है 18 को इलेक्शन जो होंगे उसी दिन में आप सब हमारी कैंडिडेट को बहुत बड़ी वोट से
Trinamool Congress MP Mawa Moitra laga khilaf FIR registered kurishe Bhopal de Taipra media event te goddess kali laga khilaf controversial comments diani mide Moitra laga comment pra religious sentiment hurt kurishe kuigina IPC laga section under 295A de case register kurishe India Today conclave te Moitra pra khoda kriya hongmai kurishe goddess kali do jai karne mangso kha aro mudu accept kriya goddess ase kuigina kurishe Idu laga comment pichire TMC pra MP loga nami lai jeshe aro kushe idu do ta laga personal view dagishe idu laga mamla logo Lina Manimika lai laga documentary film laga poster opor de bi olaishe kode goddess kali laga costume aki ekta pra lagagina cigarette smoke kriya dikhaishe pride flag laga background de idu laga poster pra mamla pishi dangor laishe Delhi UP de duta fire lodge hushe director laga khilaf te aro Bihar de bi kumba complaints lodge hushe Canada authorities lago Indian High Commission pra idu mamla lo pichire Toronto's Aga Khan Museum or Toronto Metropolitan University tuijin pra bi maaf mangisha Domestic liquid petroleum gas laga dam rupees 50 per cylinder uthai dishe kuntur 14.2 kg laga se dudam butli hua do ajipra fact kurbo nigawgina 5 kg domestic cylinder laga dam do rupees 18 per cylinder utishe domestic LPG laga dam itya rupees 1053 ase Delhi de aro 19 kg commercial cylinder laga dam do 8.5 pra khatam kurigina ase Jasa pra domestic LPG cylinder laga dam Delhi de rupees 834.50 pra rupees 1003 utigina ase 14.2 kg domestic LPG cylinder last time rupees 4 uthaishe May 19 2022 de nigawgina March 2022 de rupees 50 pra uthagina rupees 949.50 thagisha In the roundup news at HornbillTV.